giant letters. Sligo, all spelled out for you. This should help you get your bearings, or not. Here is a nice specialized street cover. It's basically like a half telephone booth. If you're looking for a specialty coffee roaster in Sligo, there's Rover Coffee Lab. A very nice cappuccino. Sligo, set your spirit free. What a horrible night to have a curse. Bram Stoker's mother came from County Sligo. They love poetry. Somebody spray painted an entire W.B. Yeats poem. If you can grow a beard that nice, you gotta do it. She's looking a bit weathered. This sculpture is called the Famine Family, but some say there was no famine. This is poet W.B. Yeats. This behind me is the W.B. Yeats Memorial Building. Let's check out what's inside. Not much. They're setting up an exhibition now, so there wasn't much for me to see, so unfortunately wasn't worth it today. When it comes to specialty coffee, decigram and centigram cannot compete with milligram. That was obviously a joke. They've gone full circle with this roaster. Great presentation of a flat white. Out and about in Sligo. I love stone bridges. In order to cross the river in this part of town, they built the John Fallon Footbridge. It was just opened in 2002. Beautiful day. The swans love it here. This building behind me is called The Model. It's home to art exhibitions and a cafe. See? The cafe is called Foam. They use a roaster from Galway. This place has only been open since November. All right, let's check out the exhibits. At least you can tell they're all from the same artist. Maybe there's a theme. This on the floor looks a lot like a tribute to Invader. Paintings on the inside of a chest. Pretty creative. Here are some works from Jack Butler Yeats. Pencil and watercolor on paper. Tip of the hat. Very cool exhibition. From just outside the model, you get a pretty nice view of Sligo and the surrounding area. In the distance, that's Queen Maeve's cairn. The Sligo County Library used to be a church. They left the mural on the wall. I found a book with Invader. A Originally built in the 1300s, Sligo has an abbey. I'll take a look around. This place was built and rebuilt over the years. It was during the 15th century that they built the bell tower. You can get a good idea of the scale of this place. The place is over 770 years old. Some lovely stonework. This place does feel ancient. As you can see, the floor is lined with tombs. The archway looks like it has a stalactite. There probably was stained glass here at one time. Today, people have their houses right up against the old wall. Not bad, and it's a €5 entry fee. You can't fight City Hall. You can't do it. This is what the courthouse looks like. That's pretty impressive. That is a very beautiful cathedral, isn't it? Not only is the Sligo Cathedral huge, but the clock works. So if you're wondering if Sligo has street art, the answer is yes, a whole lot. Surf's up! Here's some political street art. Yeah, good luck with that. Painted advertisements on the side of buildings. That's where it's at. I like when businesses advertise through street art. Does that count as street art? Hey, what's up? Why are they all holding flowers? Everybody's working. Here, even Westlife gets a mural. They're probably local musicians. This one is called The Deer. That's simple enough. Even with it basically being one color, there is a whole lot of detail. This owl is in living color. Some nice street art at the university. There are so many good coffee shops in Sligo that unfortunately I have to be brief on some. Esquire's here is an organic coffee chain and one of my favorites. Nice view. There's Insomnia Coffee, which is the big Irish chain. That is art. Of course I'm gonna dip them. Brew and Barrel here is very popular when it's sunny. They sometimes use coffee beans from the Rover. Nice cup. Blend over there is a nice coffee shop also. Osta Cafe lies right above the fish ladder. Grappa I quite like, even with outdoor seating. Along the river you have a lot of bars and cafes. Really nice place to hang out. There are blue skies in Sligo. You guys have no clue how rare this is. I think at this stage you should just tear it all down.